Okay, so I wanted to do this video because listen, the more you know, the more you grow. And I'm learning just so much. And so, I used to dance, do ballet, jazz, and tap, and I was a Zoom instructor. So I do a lot on my feet, or I used to. That was over 5 years ago at this point. And I used to have foot pain all the time. And when I run, and I also had knee pain. So much so that I went to the doctor, got some x-rays because I thought I had arthritis in my knees. I also used to run on a track in college, and we had a really bad track. Like the coaches would even say, if you run on this track, you're going to mess up your knees. Like, you need to go somewhere else. So, but I used to run in the mornings and in the afternoons for a time. So anyway, I was like, oh man, my knees have gotten bad because of running on the track. Well, I was today years old when I found out there's actually a such thing as runner's knee in general, okay? But I found out that I don't have osteoarthritis in my knee. And they said my knee's fine, it's normal, all this kind of stuff. And I was like, why is there so much pain though? It's like I didn't understand. Then I was having pain in my toes and my feet. So I was like, man, okay, it's because I'm dancing. I'm just doing a lot of different things, but mainly I'm like, okay, because I'm dancing, I'm on my toes. I wasn't doing point, but you still have to do a lot on your toes. I was having to really try to form my feet because I have flat feet. So all that to say, that was why I felt I had pain. But I also was like, well, also maybe it's because I don't eat enough potassium. So all these things, I was like, okay, I just need to do better with this or that. Well, I don't dance anymore. I'm a pre-K teacher. Boom. So I hadn't had the foot pain in a while. Or it comes and goes, and then I'll think, oh, more potassium, and then I'll just get more potassium. So anyway, just to say, in the past year, my feet literally, my one foot, actually it was my left foot, literally the pain was so bad. Like at first it was pain, but you know how you can just tense up and just make it okay? Or, I would try to do little stuff like press down my feet or, do this and try to make it feel a little better. And I thought I'll be fine, but it got so bad. It was so hard to walk. I couldn't do a lot of things like yoga or even run around with the kids. So anyway, I went to the doctor. It was so bad, I literally thought I had broken bones. Okay, I thought maybe I had, from running and other stuff, like I thought I had broken some bones in my toes. Went to a podiatrist and they were like, my foot looks perfect. Showed me an x-ray. My foot looks perfect. Oh, and as much as I'm so thankful, I hate when that kind of stuff happens because I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. So here's the thing where I'm showing you the shoes and this interesting blue like stuff on the floor and this box and my toes. So I have on my left foot, I have what they use when they're painting your toes at the nail salon. But they actually are toe spacers because it helps them to space out your feet. They hurt. They've always hurt. I'm not wearing these around, but I wanted to show that these actually are considered toe spacers. But these are not the kind of toe spacers that I have on this foot. That is what these, right? That is what this is. It's how it looks off my foot. It's gel. It literally feels so good. Like I could wear this all day long. I actually had another toe spacer that I wore at school, but it was just for my big toe and my second toe. Because come to find out, if you see right here, I actually have what is called a bunion. And it came because they said that my big toe, the bone was forming inward well, had already formed basically. So now both of my feet deformed in that way. And so my smaller toes were having to compensate as I walked, ran, or did whatever. So the more impact I did on my feet, that's why it was so painful. I literally just got these in the mail, these toe spacers in the mail today. My other toe spacer, they only gave it to me for my big toe, in between my big toe and second toe, okay? So I just got these today because I figured, listen, all my toes, I need to work out. I also have some physical therapy routines that I do on my feet, grabbing things and, you know, staying on my toes and then getting on my heels, walking on my heels. There's so many different things that I have to learn to do. The name of the toe spacers I have are called body feet. It could be Bodhi feet, but they feel very good. They're really inexpensive. I also got a very expensive kind because at this point, here's my thing to everybody: take care of your feet. Okay, so that's why I want to show you these shoes. Okay, so I just bought these shoes, and I think they're called Topo, T-O-P-O. Okay, definitely not any name brand that most people have heard of, right? But as a runner, that was the other thing. My feet, shoes would be fine. I always got pretty much a half a size above, but my feet would swell, my ankles would swell, so that was why I would do that. And I just thought, oh, that's normal for your feet to swell, your ankles to swell. And anyway, after a while, my feet would start to hurt in shoes. Well, guess what? The podiatrist was like asking me, you know, about my lifestyle. I also used to like to dance barefoot, walk around barefoot, whatever. She was saying that in terms of my shoes that I run in, how I should be changing them every like 3 to 4 months. I was like, ma'am, now, I don't know what you think I do for a living, but no, thank you. If I'm going to get decent running shoes, that's not happening. I'm going to eat. You know what I'm saying? And so she laughed. She's like, I get it, but I'm just letting you know, like, that also affects your feet. And just real quick, so I was having horrible knee pain. Well, again, like I said earlier, there's such thing as runner's knee. But not only that, the way that so also having flat feet. So the way that you walk and or run, and the pronation of your feet affects your knees, your hips, and your back. But again, I'm saying all this because the more you know, the more you grow. I am now, as I said, I have this pair of the spacers. The other pair that I have that I wear, I got these as well. They're called metatarsal pads, cushions, and so you put them at the bottom of your feet. In my shoes, because again, the pain, here is like one of the bunion straps that you can use, put on your big toe. That's a whole nother thing. I got powder on it, but anyway, I have that. And so, but with these shoes, these particular shoes that I bought, they are supposed to have, and they do have, a larger toe box. So if this is how your feet are supposed to naturally be, give or take, right? Your toes, not just your feet. Most shoes are definitely way more narrow, and hence why also she was saying that my bone, she was saying so many different things that I've done, and she was like, girl, yeah, all this contributed to that. I'm like, man. And then I'm like, well, I'm thankful that I don't have broken bones, or it's not as bad as it could have been. Like, my body really is so much stronger than what I give it credit for. This wasn't a few months ago. Like, this has been years and years of me having put negative input into my feet, and the impact finally came. And so I am absolutely thankful for the years that I've been kept. I'm thankful. But these give your toes the room to run, walk, hike, whatever you do. And so I'm like, listen, and I ain't gonna lie, they may have the orthopedic look, you know, they're not the most whatever kind of shoes that someone else may want, but I'm gonna say it again, take care of your feet. It is so important. It, like, man, you don't want to be having the pain later, or you may not care as much because of your values. But I just wanted to share, and I hope it really helps someone. Definitely go to a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing the experience and the knowledge that I have gained, a little bit of it when it comes to feet, toes, knees, and just that self-care. This is a part of self-care. You know, it's not just the things that other people see, but this is a part of self-care. So I hope this is helpful.